Look, I was just going through some questions on the website, and one of them that's come up quite frequently is around paying for home care. So it's something that's a concern for people. How do they access it? How do they pay for it? So I was just hoping you could clarify what that process looks like, and how people do pay for their home care services.
Yeah, good stuff. Yep, I can do that, Fenua. So what I'll do in this topic here is I'll just look at the home care packages. So someone's gone through the process, which another video of ours talks about. They've got a home care package and the funding has now landed, and I'm going to just take people through those home care packages, if you like, Fenua. So I'm just going to share my screen here, and I'll talk around this. So with the home care packages, there's 4 levels. I'm just going to try to adjust that so people can see it, and then I'm going to break it down. So there's 4 levels of home care package, and each of those levels from level 1 up to level 4 have various amounts of dollars that the government provide to you, the person who's got the home care package, to say, we've allocated some funds to you. It's up to you to now manage your package and get the care services that you need into your home. So I'm just going to then just sort of look at each one of those levels in particular, so because they are different. So level 1, let's talk at the basic level. So basic level, level 1, you know, maybe someone coming in and doing a little bit of work around the house, cleaning, mowing the lawn, whatever it might be. So really low level care. And the government say in this area here is we're going to contribute around about, you know, $9,000 or thereabouts to that package. You who are receiving the package can also contribute your own funds. So in this particular case, level 1, contribute $963 per day or $3,500 per year to take the total amount of funds up to $12,300. Now these numbers are current as of today, July 2020. They change a bit. And that will give you $12,300 will give you about 1 to 2 hours of care in your home each week. Not a lot, but low level. Over here we say, well, how long do you have to wait for these packages to turn up? And when you apply for a home care package through the ACAT team, these things don't happen overnight. So there is a bit of a wait time involved. So when we then step up to level 2, so we've gone from a level 1 to a level 2. So we're getting a few more hours, from 1 to 2 hours a week, probably up to about 3 to 5 hours. Overall, the funds will be around about $19,000. So $16,000 from the government, plus you can contribute your own funds as well. And by a bigger number, so more dollars, 19,000 compared to 12,000, you're going to get a few more extra hours in your home each week to do provide services. So they're typically your 2 lower level care services or packages. When you then step up into level 3 and level 4, this is where the area where you're probably wanting, you know, a fair bit of help in the house, not just around cleaning the house, etc., but, you know, maybe doing some showering, and there might be some nursing help involved with medications and changing dressings, etc. So we're now starting to step up into some serious dollars. So the government provides around about 35,000 or 34,000 to you, and then you contribute your own funds, $3,825 per year, to get around about 6 to 10 hours of care in your home each week. Now, as you move up into the level 3 and level 4 packages over here, you can see that your wait time to get those packages approved is starting to step out or blow out. So waiting for a level 3 or a level 4 package, you can be waiting up to anything over a year to 2 years waiting for that package to be approved by the government. So those funds don't come through straight away. Then we move up into a level 4 package, more dollars, about $50,000 plus your own contribution of just under $4,000. Will give you about 11 to 15 hours of care in your home each week. And again, you can see over here that the wait time starts to blow out. So planning ahead for these home care packages and getting care in your home is important, because sometimes you've got to wait for this money to turn up and arrive. So what I will say finally, Whenua, just on that, how much do you pay the home care provider? You can contribute your own funds to this package. I have heard out there that there's providers out there that say, hey, the government's provided you with some funds. Don't worry about, you don't have to pay any funds yourself. Don't worry about that, which is okay. But you can pay or contribute towards your care through a home care package by providing your own funds or contributing your own funds. And, you know, $3,000 odd or $4,000 odd per year, that works out to be around about 15% of your age pension. So the more money you can contribute on top of what the government contributes gives you more hours of care. So that's a really important concept to get your head around. And I see a lot of people out there who struggle with that, understanding that. So that's where we come in, Whenua. We help people navigate or understand these home care packages and what the money means to people in terms of the care they're going to get.
Yeah, absolutely. So I see in there that you've got means testing. So does that involve a Centrelink process?
Yeah, good question. So I'll bring that screen back up again, Whenua. So yeah, so these packages are means tested. So in other words, what the government say is, when you go to get a home care package and the money arrives, the government is going to provide you with the funds to use for your care. The government then also say, we want to have a look at your income, because if you've got the means to contribute towards some of these costs, we want you to do that. So yes, Whenua, there is some toing and froing between yourselves and Centrelink in terms of whether or not you would pay what they call an income tested fee. So again, why it's important to get someone like us involved, because that navigation or that communication between the package person and Centrelink is really important, because they're gonna look at this and say, if you've got the income to contribute more heavily towards these packages, we want you to do that.
So do I understand that to mean then that I might, if my income was of a certain level, have to pay more than that $9 or $10?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yep. So the government is just saying, in that case, like they do in permanent care, where they do the assets and income test, the government say, we're going to pay a fair bit of money towards your care permanently in aged care. And if you've got the means to help out and contribute towards that, we want you to do that. The home care package program is very similar to that. The government say, we're going to contribute some funds to you so that you can get the care you need in your home. We're also going to have a look at what income you generate now. And if you've got the means to sort of throw a few dollars in the bucket, we're going to ask you to do that as well. So,
so it's good for people to be aware that it's not just about accepting and choosing a provider. It's also about going through that Centrelink process to make sure that they've completed their assets.
Absolutely. You know, this home care package where, you know, the government give you a bucket of money and say, here's your money to pay for your care services. It's a bit like running a family budget, Whenua. You earn a certain amount of money, and if you spend more than you earn, you're in a bit of trouble. And with home care packages, exactly the same. The government say, we're going to give you a bucket of money for your care. So how you use that money is up to you, but spend it wisely and make sure you do get the care that you need and deserve, because if you run out, those funds run out, well, your care runs out. So it's really, really important to align the care that you need with the money that you've got. Very.
Okay. All right. Well, that's really important for people to bear in mind, because you just don't know what's around the corner. Okay. Thank you. That was great.